So
I stopped going ooh.
yeah, that's good. That's the right way to go, definitely. So we'll talk about that real fast. So basically, my reasoning is that Oof nerf really did set it over the top. It was already kind of nerfed and wasn't that great, but it was still the best, I think, for the value, just because you get so many clicks in early game with this. But then that last nerf really, really set it over the edge. So now you're either going to start with, you can do 1 null talisman, 2 null talisman. So like what I've been doing is I've been starting with I've been starting with 2 mantles, so 2 of these, a circlet, 1 set of tangos, and a fairy fire. So it gives me the most stats and the most raw damage. So I just have +8 damage off the start because I have +6 intel and +2 to all stats. So I have +8 int, okay? And then I have a set of tangos and a fairy fire.
The fairy fire. It's so nice.
Yeah, it's super
my life
clutch.
So many times ever since I started buying it.
Yo, guys.
If you got suicide, you're gonna get focused. But if you fairy fire and then run into the trees, you'll stay alive a lot.
Yeah, it's super good for baiting too. But I'm gonna handle all the notifications after the coaching session, guys. I'm not gonna talk anymore about notifications. So I appreciate you guys subbing or doing whatever, and I'll handle them after the coaching session. Okay, so let's get started. So I like this build a lot too, what you're doing. I'm not sure how I feel about starting with a mango though. I really don't think it gives you any value in the early game with this hero. Like I'll buy mangoes at like 3 or 4 minutes once I have more upgraded mines. But like right now, like think about like the first 2 minutes of the game. Like when are you gonna use this mango?
Never.
Exactly. So there could be something better you could have right now.
True.
And like even like this spare clarity, I stopped buying clarities at the beginning too because look how much your blast off costs.
Only 100.
Right. So you have 420 mana. So that's good. You bought another mantle, so you're going 2 nulls then. I like that. This is good. I hate Winter Wyvern.
First blood. First blood. An offering to the omniscience.
Oh, super good. Nice. Very good. Yeah, that guy was lost in the sauce. Trading a little bit too much. So that's good. You obviously know how to find opportunity, which is really, really good. It's very important in this hero. And you're playing around this like edge down here, which is what I always do, because Techies has like the longest attack range in the start in the game. So you could abuse this tree line and like attack this Luna while she's CSing under the tower, because you have such long attack range. Like right there, you could have just hit an auto attack on the Luna. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, while she's trying to get CS.
Yeah. Like every hit is worth it.
This game, I had to plan this game because I looked at their draft and my draft, and they had AA versus Select Necro Isle.
Yeah.
So I was like, we never 5v5 them, like ever. I'm just gonna push forever.
Yep. I think I saw your ending items, so we're gonna talk about that. If that was your plan right now, then I think your ending items were a little off. And we'll talk about that.
What did I buy? I don't even know what I buy. I've been. Sometimes I'm gonna admit I'm like, ooh, Molnir, I'll just buy that. Let's just see what happens. I don't always go level 2 mines, level 3.
I think right now in this situation, if you have all of this mana regen like you do, so this is like one of the like few scenarios where I'd say like it'd be okay to go level 2 mines right now. Just because you have a clarity and a mango, okay? So you need to use these, or you're just getting no like effectiveness out of them right now. So I would probably go on level 2 proxy mines just based on having this much mana regen. But if I just started with my Tango Fairy Fire like I do, I'd probably go level 2 blast off.
Yeah. That makes sense. I didn't think of it like that.
Thanks.
Because if you don't have mana to lay more than 3 mines, or the mana regen to lay more than 3 mines, there's really no point in going to level 2 proxies right now, you know?
Yeah. They just feed gold. Or do minimal damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's the worst feeling when, like, a Spear Breaker runs over, like, 3 level 1 mines that you wish were, like, upgraded, you know? Because you just gotta get levels and then they'll do the damage. Because you know that they retroactively upgrade.
Yeah. Does your stasis retroactively upgrade?
I'm not 100%.
I think I missed a kill the other day.
I know the remotes don't, but the remotes upgrade if you get the Ags. But I'm not sure about the stasis.
Guy just needs the bolt.
Yeah, I don't know if he was in range though.
Give us vision, you know? At least.
Stasis do not, apparently. So good to know.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I was like, I missed a kill because I was like a second late.
That's kind of why, like, I go this like 404. It's because the stasis don't retroactively upgrade, so it's not like you can lay a bunch of them down and like. People like seem to think that value point stasis is pretty good, but against like competent like higher level players, it's really not, because most of the time, like, unless they're a melee hero, they can still attack while they're stasis or rooted. So you know, like, when you stasis somebody and then they attack your proxy mines, that's like the best way to counter the techies, is like making sure that every time you get stasis, you see that mine pop up, you can still auto attack. So that's what you got to be careful of. Hey, I hate this too, this like weird interaction right here when you're pulling, but you want to lay mines in this area. So this always happens to me too. I'll like put a mine here and a mine here, and then I'll pull, and then the mines will get blown up because I think this pull is more important than the life of these mines. So if you're thinking that this Necro's just pushing the lane, and you want to do something different and you want to pull the lane, I would probably put your mines in a more aggressive spot if you're planning to pull. But if the lane's pulled back like this, then feel free to put the mines here. But it's just a waste, you know what I mean? It's something I even need to start thinking about more.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's wasting mana and time.
Oh, clutch fairy. I would have probably just turned and denied myself right there, to be honest. I would have bought out and denied myself, but the shrine's fine too. And the first thing I would have looked at right here, if I came to this shrine, just because I'm a super greedy player, and I think that's how you have to play this hero. Okay, so when you ran down to this camp, you saw this camp right here, okay? So you spotted these wolves.
I stack it. Yeah, I think I stack it though.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. As long as you see it. Because like,
I stack everything.
These are things you need to look for as a techies. Is this camp?
Yeah, the blue camp.
Yeah, look at these. Look at all these wolf camps. This is like amazing for a techie. So once you hit level 5, you obviously know the level 3 mines take this camp out entirely, and
they give the most EXP of any camp.
Okay. So like this, like, as soon as you get level 5 and you think that this lane is fine for this Necro, instead of just sitting up here and leeching XP, maybe you find a kill with the Reaper Scythe and blast off. But I would start immediately rotating around as soon as I hit level 5 and look for these camps. Like, search your jungle. You can even search the enemy jungle. And just try to find as many of these camps as possible for you to abuse and get experience.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That's like the greediest way to play this if everything's going super well. Okay, so here again. So you stack this camp, and do you understand how you can stack both of these?
Yeah, I don't have boots though. I fail it all the time without boots.
Okay, you can still do it. Just you need to position yourself like right here. Okay. So you hit the camp from here at 52. So right here at 52 or 53. Let's just say 53 to be safe. Hit this one at 53 to the right here, and then you run down here, and it's a little
56.
Harder at nighttime too. And you try to hit it at 55.
Oh, 55?
Yeah, try to hit it at 55, and then you pull it back this way. So you come straight up like this. Okay, instead of going to the left over here,
Yeah, I always go north, up.
Yeah, you want to go back up because this camp will still stack if it's only one camp. But if you try to triple stack this, you have to go this way, okay? Because if you try to go down here, they'll come down here and aggro you as you're trying to pull this one, and then they will go up, and that'll fuck it up. So just remember that you can do it without boots, and you can do it at nighttime. So just remember that. You could practice it or whatever.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know I could do it without boots.
Yeah.
'Cause every time I tried, I'd fail.
Yeah, so you know you can.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Like, another like really important thing, this is greedy, but you see that this Necro's not in the lane, okay? And you see that Luna's pushing this lane in, and she's not contesting you at all, okay? You see her running back, and you see that these creeps are coming towards you, and you see that the Necro's right here. Necro's already level 6. You're only level 4, okay? I would have just put a proxy mine down right here, and I would have taken all this solo XP to myself. These 3 creeps. So like right now I'd lay a proxy mine, and before the Necro got here, I would blow up this creep wave. I guess Luna does come back up, so she's kind of contesting, so it might not have been possible. But just for the future, like little things, you know?
I understand what you mean, though.
Yeah, okay.
Secure the solo XP.
Yeah, yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they're not happy about that. Yeah, okay, let's go back here. So,
Radiant's bottom
looks like she
tower-
held, did she hold her beam?
Radiant's bottom tower is
So,
under attack.
let's
Dire's
see.
middle tower is under attack.
Okay, so she held her Lucent Beam. So I would have checked her mana, and I would have seen that she had enough. So I think you're just dead here no matter what, if this guy's good.
I think my brain is just off.
Yeah, she even beamed you too. I think you're just dead. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's an
Dire's
acceptable
top tower
death. You
is
took
under
an
attack.
eclipse.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Alright, so yeah, you're still level 4 at this point, and this is not really where exactly you want to be. You probably want to be level 5 and then get the
I didn't
tome.
want to be here, but Slark kept like bitching and wanted me to go down here. He was
Yeah,
my friend.
at least
I was
Omni's
like,
just shoving the lane, so. Wait, he's your friend?
the Slark was.
Okay.
He was having a really rough game because Slark AA. On the AA.
Yeah,
so.
that's a tough lane for sure.
And I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing out here.
Yeah, so 10:06 right here. You have enough money for the tome and you didn't buy it.
Snatch it, yeah.
Yeah, you need to just be so aware because everybody and their mother wants to buy the tome. Even cores will take it.
When my position 5 will take it, I'll just take the courier from them and take the palm off it like an asshole.
Yeah, I do
like,
it sometimes
sorry,
too,
dude.
man. I really do sometimes too. It's just it's
Not
so
like you have
important
it.
on this hero. It really is. Like people don't understand how important it really is. All right, so right here. So whenever I get below like 75% HP or mana, I will use a clarity. Okay, I go through 40 to 50 clarities a game. I really do. So
yeah, I purchased some.
yeah. So you're level 5 here. Okay, you failed that
was
stack.
I don't know
Okay,
what
I would
was-
have definitely not laid that proxy line. I would have farmed this right now. I wouldn't even have wasted time. I see this. This is one mine, and you take out this entire camp. So you're going to do it now, but I wouldn't even have wasted time putting that proxy mine up there because you already have one that'll let you know if anybody's there. What MMR is this, by the way?
I'm 4.7.
Okay, so
it's just
yeah,
party
it's
though,
pretty high.
So party is 4.1. I don't know. Whatever it is.
Yeah, that's
There's
good.
some divines in the game.
All right.
Gee,
Nice, good play. At least that's good that you understand to lay the mine. Even if you don't know if the mine's going to go off or not, it's important
You
to
guys-
blast off and then lay it.
got repelled. That was the only-
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You probably, like, your team probably didn't communicate that they were relocating until, like...
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, so, I mean, you... In a perfect world, you're set up and prepared for that, but it's not the case. Damn. AA really does shit on Necro, though.
A tool to teach.
So you're having a pretty rough one to start.
Yeah, this is a rough start.
Definitely a rough start.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But good, you're finding space, just avoiding that top
Dire's
lane.
middle tower is under
A lot
attack.
of like
Radiant's
amateur
top tower
techies
is
would go
under
back to
attack.
that top lane and try to contest because that's their
Dire's
original lane.
bottom tower
It's
is
good you
under
you used your clarity. Oh shit. I just misclicked. Let's try to find our spot.
12 minutes? 13 minutes? I don't know.
Radiant's middle tower
seems
is
good.
under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay, so you get your level 7 here. Pretty crucial. Pretty crucial
Radiant's
leveling.
top
So
tower is
that's
under
good.
attack.
It's not the end of the world. You guys are down 4K already. That's rough.
Radiant structures
But,
are
yeah.
fortified.
Yeah, well, we knew that about the draft, too. That was good.
Why aren't you proud? Yeah, okay. So like right here again, I'm going over little things because we've already done this once, and I'm trying to like go in very, very close detail here for you. Okay.
Yeah, good. Good, yeah.
Okay. So like right here. Oh, okay. It didn't show it last time. It
Radiant
was bugged.
structures
The
are
proxy mine was on
fortified.
cooldown. It was bugged, and it showed it wasn't on cooldown. All right, you're good. Never mind.
Radiant's top tower is destroyed. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Nice.
Double damage.
Not nice. All the proxy
Dire's
space.
bottom tower is under attack.
That was a good play.
Radiant's top
All right,
tower
so-
is under attack.
I don't know why the IO is relocating you, but it actually works out. Okay, so right now, what is going through your head? Like, what do you think, where do you think your next set of proxy mines should go? Where do you think you should be putting them right now?
Mid-tier 1, around that area.
Yeah, perfect. So if I were you right now, I would definitely would have not been in this area at all. I probably wouldn't even have wanted to participate in that relocate. It worked out really well, and it got you a nice kill. But
But
right now,
couldn't,
I'd be putting proxy mines all through this area and all through this area right here. Like all of
Yeah.
this, all of this, all of this. Because you know
That's
that,
their next objective.
exactly. So you need to be preparing for that. And you're at one of your powerful spikes right now. When you get these level 4 proximity mines, this is one of the biggest spikes for techies in the game. Like probably his like 4th largest spike during the match. So you have level 4 blast off, level 4 proxy mines. You do a shit ton of damage in proportion to the game time. So I would
Yeah.
be preparing to fight in this next fight that happens when they go for this next objective.
Oh, I think I do.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm pretty sure I killed them all with like one mine. That's pretty cool. If this is the game. Yeah, this is the game I'm thinking of.
Good. So you're putting mines where you need to. Right now, this clarity would have been swapped. You're not using the smoke. You need to swap
Yeah.
the smoke out to your backpack. Get these clarities out and running. Yeah, Twitch chat. He pays 35 and you all watch for free. You guys are getting free tips, so feel free to contribute to my donation goal if it's still up there. You guys are literally getting expert techies knowledge for the price of nay. Good here, you got your tranquils. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Whoa. Let's go back in time.
That's what I said when I got that. I was like, what?
Alright, so perfect. These mines, literally, these mines you laid just got you everything. Like, you literally put this mine down here, and you're probably like, oh, that might hit somebody. It might not. But then it just lands you a double kill because you planned ahead, and you got the objective. Seeking out this AA kill is really, really nice because you see all these other heroes diving past the tower, so you know you're safe to make this play, which is really, really nice. That is a really good play.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Would have probably dropped my nulls and used my soul ring there.
Dire's structures.
I
are
don't drop my
fortified.
nulls enough because I'm not
Dire's
used to
middle
having
tower
them.
Yeah.
is under attack.
So you're used to buying them.
Dire's middle
Really,
tower
really
has
important to
fallen.
drop your nulls. Okay,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Especially before the 4-man.
And I'm a little triggered that this void stone's been sitting in your backpack for
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Definitely. Feet my inventory.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Come on, put it in my inventory.
There you go.
Captured in the flame.
Nice, good play.
For justice.
You gotta be careful sometimes for heroes that do like slow damage over time. Make sure you get below. You have to like time it so that like you start your blast off before you're half HP, but then by the time you use it, you're under half HP. So
Yeah.
Dire's bottom
That's a
tower
good play.
is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Invisibility.
okay, this is super good again. Probably in this scenario right here, instead of focusing on this top lane, just because I feel like they have pretty good counters to you at the moment with this Omni Knight and the Ember Spirit, you already have 3 heroes here, okay? I probably would, and you're behind right now, okay? You're not exactly where you want to be in this game. You guys are coming back and you're doing fairly well, but I probably, you see what Slark's doing right now? I probably would have just jetted mid, and you see this double creep wave?
Yeah.
Instead of laying these here, I would have probably just ran down mid and started shoving the lane out. Because you still have a TP scroll ready, and as long as this is off cooldown, you are free to do this. Because you can TP in and help if you feel like it's good for you, okay?
Yeah.
So you need to play, like, you're not playing greedy enough is, like, the one thing.
Dire's
And, you know, this
bottom
might
tower
pay
is
off
under
and you might
attack.
get kills here, and that's great, but what if it doesn't, you know?
Yeah.
You need to take like the secured farm while you have it. Nobody's farming this. And you could have got 3 lanes. And that's what you need to do is you're trying to spike yourself, or you're trying to level yourself up to your next spike, which is level 12. Alright, Slark's not happy about that one, I'm sure. So yeah, this is just a terrible fight.
Yeah.
So you could have been
Far away
here.
from here.
You could have been
Yeah,
here right
yeah.
now.
Oh, I am seeing it.
You could be level 13, you know, chilling, great life, and you'd have your Yules finished up, and you could have ran anywhere else and started setting up proxy mine traps. Or you
Radiant's
could have
middle
wrapped to
tower
bottom,
is
got a
under
haste
attack.
rune, and started farming this. It's like these little things are really like yeah. I'm just focusing on very, very minute details.
No, I think that's a big thing. Yeah,
Okay.
that makes a lot of sense. I would much rather be doing what you're saying than what I.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that picture doesn't. I don't think there's. I was probably needed there to defend the tier 2, but I'd rather do the other stuff.
Alright. You're not using your soul ring enough. There you go. Drop your nulls. Good stuff.
Rune of illusion.
So this is like the next spike is you get these level 12 and you get the level 2 proxies. I would have probably started putting them down on this lane just so it forces them to lay this sentry ward, okay? It's like the sentry ward you know is coming, but it's the mines you have to lay so that you can lay these mines here, okay?
Yeah.
If that makes any sense at all.
Trick them, yeah, you want them to think they're secure, so they'll walk up to your secret mines.
Right,
and then
exactly.
blow 'em
So you
up
need to
with
put the mines that you know that they know are there, but then you put, you know, you only put 2 or 3 there, and then you put your
Yeah.
big stack somewhere else.
that. And the bonus to putting them perfectly on top of each other is they have no idea how many are there.
I mean, they know
You can't- you-
they know it's more than one. You know,
yeah,
but
yeah,
they-
but you can put just 2 or 3. And
I've had plenty of like short-range heroes like Zeus, Luna, and melee heroes like walk up and start attacking like stacked mines because
Radiant's middle
they
tower
think it's
has
just
been
like 1 or
denied.
2, but it's actually 5.
Industry. Kindled.
That sucks. Walked right into that one. Out of your control, though. So you bought Sentry Wards. What were your idea with these Sentry Wards? Just to deward this area?
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
A tool to teach.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'll take that.
Do you think it's a mistake to go put the same trap again?
No, not at all. So, how did you think they have vision of you, though? That's one thing.
AASW?
You think they randomly just sprinted up here?
Oh, rune time. 25 minutes. 25. They wanted the bounty.
Let me go back here.
Right? Am I wrong? Or they did have vision.
Okay.
They did.
So right
Didn't
here
see that word.
immediately, I know that they're not just coming. There's not 3 heroes just running for this rune, okay? Nobody cares this much about bounty runes. Yes, they care about them, but nobody's just going to send 3 heroes like this. So you know that they have vision of you. And this guy's just blind, like just spirits up here like it's nothing. So you know, okay? You know they have a ward here at this point. You don't know if it's here or here, but it is right here.
Dire's
So
middle
you
tower is under attack.
going to lay the same exact trap again, I would definitely have moved to somewhere else just based on that alone. That interaction alone, I would know that they had an observer ward there.
Makes sense.
Blessings upon a
It's
loyal
pretty obvious
warrior.
hindsight that they
Yeah.
had vision there, but yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Fortified.
Yeah. Don't you hate it when you try to stack and they don't stack like that? Isn't that
Yeah.
triggering?
Dire's
Yeah,
top
when I
tower
have
is under
enough
attack.
mana, I'll just delete the mine.
Yeah.
Dire's top
There you
tower
go.
has fallen.
This is good
Yeah.
though. Yeah. See, they all come back because they know that those mines are there because they had that ops ward, but then they run into 2 proxies anyway.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So like right now,
Radiant structures
you just
are
hit level
fortified.
15. This is great. Like this is definitely not the wrong play, but it's not the play I would be making right now. I would be
You'd be
doing
mid.
similar to what Slark is doing right
Yeah.
now. Once again, like you see them start 5-manning like this, you know you have some mines here. Like you know you have this trap here from before. I would just immediately ditch this area. This is the thing, you need to be abusing this XP talent, okay? It's one of the best ones in the game. You need to stay away from your allied heroes as much as possible, okay? Like, there could have been mines you placed here earlier because you knew that they wanted to come for this tier 2 based on this interaction here. So maybe, like, putting a stasis, like a trap right here would be decent. But then as soon as you lay that trap, then you leave. You have your mines there, your presence is there, and you leave, and you go somewhere else. You go into your jungle, or you go push down another lane because you have vision of all of them.
Yeah.
And you
I
have this
a TP.
trap too. Exactly.
Yeah.
And your TP's up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Good. Hey. Heals already.
No sorceries avail. Purified.
Illusion.
Okay, so going pretty well. So you understand, like, have you heard like my talking about that timing, my like timings of my items?
Yeah. Ags is the next one.
Yeah, but what time is do you think
Oh.
to understand if you're having a good game or a bad game?
Oh, the exact time of the clock? No, I haven't heard you say.
Okay, so 30 minutes is the time. This is how I understand if I'm having a bad game or a good game. So if I'm having a good game, I will have my Aghanim's Yules pre 20 minutes or pre 30 minutes. If I'm having a rough game, it'll be post 30 minutes. So that's kind of a way you can gauge yourself in the game and understand, like, should I be farming more? What am I doing wrong? Like, what do I need to be doing? And that's where you kind of look at yourself and decide what your next step is, okay? But that's not always the case, because sometimes you don't have that choice, because they're, you know, 5-manning or barreling down a lane. It's your job to be there defending. So sometimes you don't have a choice, but in this game you definitely have a lot of free movement. Sorry, the realtor was here. There's some people looking downstairs, so I was kind of uncomfortable talking for a second.
Oh, it's all good.
Doing like a little showing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Burn away your
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You really want to put another one of those down?
Radiant's
tell,
middle tower
but-
is under attack.
Yeah, I can't though.
Yeah. So right here, you have, you know that the creeps are here. So I would, right now, I would pop out in this lane and put a proxy right here. So like in this case, like even like, let's go back in time a little bit.
Radiant's middle tower is
So
under
right
attack.
here, you're right here. Immediately, you see these creeps pushing up here. Even if you ran around this way, around these trees, you need to drop a proxy in this lane so you can farm this creep wave. You find a kill on the wyvern, that's great. So now you have level 3 remotes, and these will one-shot the creep waves even without ags. Okay, you understand that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Good. Pretty much what I just said, but just a little bit later. So definitely right up the same alley. Sell your null, good. And right now, I would keep shoving this lane. I would continue top. You're so close to your ags. What's your plan right now with this smoke?
What is my plan?
This is bad. You never want to do this, okay? You never want to put these stacks here like this when you put them against something. So you want to put, like, say you're trying to put a trap behind this tree. You need to put it back here instead of right here, okay? That's how you mess up the stacks. You see how they don't perfectly stack?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I do.
why, is then you need to put it a little bit further behind. So, like, right
Yeah.
here instead of right here.
So they're not colliding with anything.
Right.
Okay.
For some reason, the remotes don't like. It's always the remotes. It's the proxy stasis always stack perfectly. Good. And good. It's really fortunate that he came in from this way. Because if he would have came in perfectly from this way, those proxies wouldn't have hit him. You understand that?
Yeah.
So it's good that he came in this way because they were in range.
They were off. It was like
Yeah.
against something. Yeah.
I always get super triggered. My OCD goes crazy when that stuff happens. So you've got your Ags now and you're level 21. It's amazing how quickly you get levels when you get hero kills, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just like a double kill and you're in range, you just jump like 3 levels. This is good.
Oh, that's nice.
Super good though. Definitely I always enjoy watching other people who like you can tell like how much you've actually watched me play.
Is under attack.
Yep. I don't know any other.
Radiant's
players.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top
Sometimes
tower
I'll see
is under
an
attack.
occasional
Radiant
mind
structures
movements
are
player, but I
fortified.
don't really.
Dire's
I'm always
top
like-
tower has
I don't
fallen.
belong to that school.
I've honestly always like wanted. I feel
Radiant's
like that
bottom
can be
tower
super
is under
broken
attack.
if the right person understands it. I feel like that mind movement can be super broken.
Radiant's
I just said
bottom
that this is
tower
not
is under
me.
attack.
I don't know. I haven't practiced with it a bunch, and I'm always in a situation. I'm way too competitive to like.
Radiant's bottom tower has been
I just can't
denied.
sit there like that and just like play around with my mines. I guess like I have like my mind spots and everything, and I lay a lot of mines, but I can never just sit there and it's just too slow. I think it's too slow.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It feels like 5 move speed's not enough.
I think like they upgrade the move speed to like plus 50 mines move speed, and that could be super bro. I think that would be like worth getting. I think that 25 is just too damn slow.
Oh, it's 25? I thought it was 5.
Yeah, it's 25. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Broxy.
Who's that? I've never heard of him.
Broxy?
Yeah.
He was like really popular when Techies was really broken in TI5, like right before TI5. He made it to like 6k MMR just like I did. But we've always differed in our styles, and right now I'm just not a huge fan of the way he plays the hero, to be honest.
Do you think we're gonna see some techies at TI8?
I think he's gonna pop up once or twice, but I don't think enough. The big problem right now is the game is so heavily focused on laning,
Anything? Yeah.
and he just doesn't bring you enough in the laning stage. He really doesn't. He like relies.
Heroes that don't do much on
Dire's
level 1
middle
through 2
tower
are
is
usually
under
pretty
attack.
bad, right?
Yeah, he just doesn't. Especially with the Oov nerf too. Like he's in a tough spot right now.
Radiant are scanning.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
I love that spot right there next to that tree.
Have omniscience.
Yeah, this spot. Yeah, for sure.
Gets the kills. Without fail.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, like if you're like on Radiant or Dire, like behind this tree is amazing. If you're on Dire and they're coming from this way, behind this tree when they're pushing top is like I always get kills right here. We'll go through that after this though. We can go through. I don't even know how long we've actually been going for.
Dire's middle tower is
I guess
under
we're spending
attack.
a lot of time on this replay.
I've got another one. I've got a couple of them.
But I want to see, like, how you transition. So this one
Dire's
might take a
middle
little
tower
bit
is
longer.
under attack.
I think the game's pretty over at this point, though. I don't.
Dire's
Yeah.
top
You
tower
guys have a
is under
1k
attack.
gold lead. What do you mean?
It's just they were like bad.
Dire's middle tower
That's
is
what I
under
mean.
attack.
I felt like
Is
they
that
didn't
is that
win.
Proximon you just laid?
Yeah, not bad too.
That be a tribute.
Let's see this.
Oh, that's
All right. So what you said at the beginning of the game, okay?
Yeah, this is definitely just like a fuck it orchid. Like,
This is
I
like,
don't know.
so right now nobody on your team has an AC. And you see how I changed and I literally go AC first item every game?
Yeah, you buy a lot of ace.
I get it every single game first item because it
Radiant's
gives me
middle
the
tower
most
is under attack.
as far as it gives me attack speed and it creates that split push power immediately.
Radiant's middle tower
So
has fallen.
buying like an orchid off the start, I'm not a huge fan of it. I rarely even get it, just because by this time in the game, most of the time all these heroes are gonna have some way of purging this orchid. So you got a Yules on AA, you got a BKB on Luna. This guy can't purge it, but he has a blink and an Aether. Omni has a Lotus, and Ember is Ember, but doesn't have it. He's going Lincolns. So normally a good Ember would have something by now, but he's super low on the net worth. So this is why I don't like getting it right away. It's just because at this time when you usually get it, like an Orchid, like you understand like for a Quap, like who gets an Orchid at like 18 minutes, that's when you can like abuse the timing
Yeah,
of an
it's a
Orchid.
timing thing because like
Right.
the jugs don't have mantas and shit.
Right.
Yeah, I understand.
So like getting it first is never a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Dire's
It's
bottom
good.
tower
You got
is
easy
under
travel, so you run bottom, get some good damage on the tier 3.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Good. So you push out bottom, and then you run over here because you know you have the space. So you run over here and start laying mine traps. Right now, if I were you, first thing I see as a Techies player is I see this camp, and I see this camp.
Okay. Yeah.
I would have blast off on this camp, and I would have continued laying. So blast off on this camp. You already have a proxy down here, so you can't lay another one. So put more remotes, and then go put a proxy down on this camp and farm the big camp with your 250 damage.
Yeah.
So it's like like I said again, the little things. Like this is how you get that additional GPM, that additional farm.
I think I was just scared. I didn't need it.
And one thing I definitely haven't seen you, the lack of you doing, is blast offing on creep waves. You seem to always like to walk up. Nice, good catch. It's a gem, you should see it. You're probably gonna go down here.
Dire's
Oh,
middle
you
tower
swap your
is under
bots,
attack.
Yeah. Panic swap.
but you're fine. So you recover the gem,
Dire's
super
middle
good.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So what's going through your head when you just rush a Bloodthorn here?
Dire's bottom tower is
There was no
under
logic.
attack.
No good logic. Just like. Well, I knew Ember didn't have anything to purge it at the time.
Your
Bad.
shaman has fallen into the ring.
Other than that, I just. I don't know. I said fuck it. Buy it.
I want a Bloodthorn, a Moonshard, and a Sheepstick.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So you kind of floated around there with the gem for a while. I wouldn't have messed around with that, and I would have like TP'd back immediately to base to drop it.
Yeah, if this was solo, I definitely would have. I think I was being cheeky.
Yeah, okay. So you pick up Mask of Madness, which is good. All right, let's go.
Has
Let's go
fallen.
next.
Let's see here. This game is interesting. I think I struggled knowing what to do because there was some like lane switching, and I didn't know where to go. I think at the beginning.
Okay. Is that new one you just posted?
Yeah.
Alright, so I think we kind of have to run through this one kind of fast. Let me see when this call was started, actually.
Started the call 11:23, but I think we started the game a little bit after. But...
Yeah. Okay. I don't care. We'll just go through it. We'll just go through the whole gameplay a little bit faster. Who cares? It'll run over an hour, probably like an hour and a half, but it's fine.
Your turn to bat. Prepare for battle.
It's in the bag.
Alright, so much better lane partner this time. You have an axe. You started with the same items this game.
This one is in
Yeah.
the bag.
Okay.
But the fuses are in there.
So this is kind of what you've been going. This is your item build.
Yeah. Yeah, just a bunch of regen and minimal stuff.
You always go in the
30
two nulls
seconds
right
to
now?
Sometimes just one.
The battle begins.
Tide is money.
So I see the timber top versus the axe, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that.
First
Like,
blood.
I don't know if that's wrong to think that way. Or... Oh, okay. So I see this guy Q's and I blast off on him. So
I like
he has
that
no
play.
health.
I like that
Yeah.
play a lot. That's definitely the right
yeah.
way to go. It's a super
One
good
neck
play.
of that lane, I think.
You're just making use of your time. Like, if you would have just, yes, you sapped a half a level XP from mid, but you literally, this guy can't even lane right
Yeah,
now.
Dire's
I
middle
fucked that
tower
guy really
is
hard.
under
What
attack.
is this guy doing? Holy shit. So yeah, super good play, very heads up. I like that a lot. And you're almost level 2 already now.
Not so bad.
An axe somehow finds a solo kill on Timber. I'll never know how that just happened. And you're playing against a Pudge Marana support duo. Goofy game.
But my shaman doesn't have shackles, so it's like I don't know what I'm doing here. You know?
Yeah,
Yes,
and the
but
lane's
no.
already pushing. So like in this situation right now, you see that you guys can't really do anything. Okay, so let's go back to here. A little bit further back. Alright, so right now, you see that the lane's pushed up. My first priority here, or the first thing that would go through my head, is that I see this other creep wave coming. This lane is pushing hard. Right now, I would go over here, and I would pull the creep wave, because someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
And you guys, the shaman is level 1 without shackles, so you know that there's no kill potential in this lane right now. So the first priority would be to run over here and pull the next wave.
Someone's got to do it. If I was the carry, I would be like spamming pull, 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 pull. So,
Right.
Yeah.
So you're like
Someone
trading
has
with
to.
this Marana, and you kind of just chilling here, watching this lane push into their tower.
Yeah.
And you could just be pulling it right now. You'd have a free pull through because there's a big wave coming under their tower. So you successfully deny a wave of XP from the enemies.
I just
don't know
kept
how
trying to get my
Axe
shaman
is
to
going
shackle
so hard.
Dire's
You get hooked,
tower
but
is
oh
under
god.
attack.
Yeah, that happens.
Dire's
That
top
sucks,
tower
but
is under
that
attack.
happens sometimes. You just mistime it a little bit.
I think. Yeah, he was level 1. He didn't have rot, so. Smart thing.
Alright, let me rewind. Okay, so you rotate mid next. You see him low health, blast off, nice play.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Axe somehow is 3-0 against a Timber Saw, which is just blowing my fucking mind open right now.
Axe says thank you.
Okay, right here. Your decision at 3 minutes and 33 seconds is to buy another Null Talisman. You're not in the off lane, and you're not doing very much right-clicking, okay? I would never, ever buy another Null Talisman right now. I would, in fact, think about even consider selling this Null Talisman to get my Soul Ring faster. Because this is going to be a game where you're laying a lot of mines, okay? You're just going to be spamming mines down here, okay?
Yeah.
So this other Null Talisman is really, really pointless. You know, the one's fine because you thought you were going to be dual laning. But now that you're kind of just chilling around here,
Down we go.
Your phase ends.
so that works out. You get the kill on the Void. So level 2 blast off. And I definitely, I see it was situational that you just are going to land that kill on the Void. That's why you got the level 2 blast off, right? Because you
Yeah.
thought it was very situational.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I even would have done that. I think it's definitely more worth it to go the level 2 proxy mines here, just in this situation, and not even have a Snull Talisman, because you could probably have your Soul Ring at this point.
Yeah, I could. And then I could be taking those, maybe taking camps and stuff too.
Man,
I
this
could just be
axe
doing
is
my own
going
thing.
crazy. So you're stacking. Go for the double
Without
stack.
boots, I got the double. Oh no.
Okay. So on this first stack. So on this first stack here, this one's gonna stack no matter what if you hit it at 53. Okay, if you go up or to the left. To triple stack this camp, you need to go up. But if you're just double stacking, you can hit this and then hit this and run left. If they're just single stacks, hit this, then hit this and run left. And that's how you double stack both of them, okay?
Oh, okay. So, well, I've done it going north. Are you saying it's just way easier? If I
It's
go
way
left?
easier for the first stack to
For
go
the
left.
first when they're going to double. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But you can't do that. You can't triple stack the bottom camps like that.
By going left, yeah. You have to
Yeah,
go
you gotta
up
go north.
or this way.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, it might be possible, but I feel like it's a lot more reliable. Just based on my game knowledge, that's the way I think it's best. Miss a blast off, but that's life sometimes. Axe has a 6-minute Vanguard. UTP mid again. This is good. You see your Shama with Invis, you rotate in. No scythe though. This guy's moving at super fast attack or super fast speed because of your Spectre.
Dire's middle tower.
So you're just
is
getting
under
some
attack.
mines down here. Wouldn't it have been nice to have a Soul Ring right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see how my game plan is. Not correct. I thought I'd just be killing over and over with axe because that's usually what I do. But
Yeah, but it's a Timber Saw, so.
you have to adjust. Yeah.
Good, you stack that. Stacking for axe. Okay, so axe comes over here and clears this stack. Instead of running away from him as you stack this, I would have said, hey axe, I've got some stacks for you. And I would have just sat here with him and sapped all of this experience. Okay? He's already level 8.
Sure.
at
I
this
was
point.
running towards. I was like, oh shit, he's taking it.
Yeah.
Running towards it.
Yeah. So just be like, you just got to be a little more aware of what's happening. So
You
get
got all the
XP.
big food.
Yeah. So then he tips you. And he probably would have still tipped you even if you did sap the XP or both. Now he gets a huge wave. So you're probably almost level 5 at this point. Yeah. Holy shit, he's got Blink already. But he has level 1. Oh, level 3 call. Dude, this axe is insane right now. This is like the most farmed axe I think I've ever seen at this point.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Just goes and kills the courier. There's another stack here. Where are you going right now?
I think I'm scared. Maybe no. Yeah, I'm scared.
Tide is money.
Dire's middle radiant's top tower is under
Good,
attack.
you find some farm. You get the tome.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And you're in a much better spot this game, except for the fact that you don't have a soul ring.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
You have these 2 useless Snull Talismans. You get 2 proxies sniped by Timber. Let's go look at that real fast. So you want to farm this. Okay, I wouldn't even... you have a Mango and you have mana for Blast Off, okay? I think it's definitely worth it for you to stand on top of this proxy mine and try to defend it, okay? Try to stand on it so he can't attack it. And then you can just blast off.
Dire are scanning.
He might not die, but he would kill like.
But it doesn't matter at this point. You have you like bought out. It doesn't matter if you die if you deny yourself.
And I'd farm that creep wave if I blast off.
Right.
That's,
Shadows.
yeah. Makes sense.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oop, gonna drop my holes.
This is good. I like this spot a lot.
I sometimes I play
Dire's
this
structure,
close.
Dire's
Yeah.
top tower
But
is
taking
under
advantage
attack.
of this level
Radiant's
6,
middle
7
tower
timing,
is under
putting
attack.
2 in a row so you can land a kill on some like unsuspecting player. Farming a stack.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You're like, God damn, I want this soul ring so
Radiant's
bad.
bottom tower
Sell your
is
null?
under attack.
I would have sold one of my nulls
Yeah,
right here.
I should. I don't think I
Radiant's
do.
structure, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Is under attack. Radiant's
15-minute
bottom
soul
tower
rings,
is
no
under
bueno.
Regeneration.
This is good though. Once again, taking advantage of your timing. A little close. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Feels bad, man. They set up a kill because of it, so that's good.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's alright.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Structures are
What do you think they
fortified.
should nerf on Pudge? Do you think it's the talents? Should nerf?
No, it's definitely the.
Dire's top tower
range?
is under attack.
No, it's the hook range is good, and I think
Yeah,
it's
I-
kind of broken, but it's this spell that's broken. It's the flesh heap.
Yeah, because he can just stand for heroes and
Dire's
that.
top
He just
tower
gets
has
like
fallen.
he can have like 4k HP at 30
Dire are
minutes
scanning.
if he has like a super good game.
Dire's middle tower
That's just
is under
absurd. Even if
attack.
he doesn't have a great game, he's gonna have like almost 3k HP at 30 minutes, which is
Dire's
just
bottom
stupid.
tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
I agree. I like the change to the hook. I thought it because you know
Makes him like
he
playing
nerfed
Han.
just walking up and rotting people, and
Yeah.
which is kind of like the no
Dire's
skill
bottom
pudge,
tower is
and he
under
buffed the
attack.
skill pudge, just like Lance.
Shadows
So.
take us.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I think he's gonna be picked a
Dire's
lot
bottom
at
tower
TI,
is
which
under
should make
attack.
an interesting
Finally.
TI.
Yeah, I hope they
Dire's
don't nerf him
bottom
before
tower
then.
is under attack.
Good. I was gonna say I hope you blast off that creep wave, and you did. Dropping nulls, good. So right now you hit level 10. You know you're a little far behind. You get the tome, which is super good, and you get
Radiant's
your
middle
void stone.
tower is
Awesome.
under attack. Bottom tower is under attack.
All good stuff.
Radiant's middle
Instead of
tower
laying
is
2
fallen.
remotes there and laying that proxy there, I would have laid a proxy out in the lane. You see that? It does hit this
Yeah.
guy, and it might land you a kill now, which is super dude. Oh yeah, I would have blast off on this guy right now. You see this?
Man, yeah, and then he's forced to run back into my mind.
Exactly.
Why didn't I do that?
So he's gonna
Good
be like,
idea.
oh shit, and even if he does start attacking you, you just run this way. and
I
you
do
run to your
blast
mines.
off him here, but I think it's from the trees after he's taken health back. From
Yeah.
If I had just done it then. Yeah, I see. I should just pop it up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under
Oh, he
attack.
kind of knows.
Yeah, it looked like he knew the way he was playing.
Yeah, they have a sentry there. You can't really see it, but it's right here.
Makes sense.
So maybe that wouldn't have worked out. But it's still like something to think about. It's not like you knew the sentry was there, you know?
It's still better to do
Selene
the
smiles
best play.
upon me.
Regeneration.
I hope you blast
Dire's
off this
bottom
creep
tower
wave.
is under attack. Dire's
don't.
bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, but you laid these remotes here. That's why you didn't have mana. I would have gone and proxied the creep wave first. And then a trap I really
Prioritize
like
creep wave.
on Radiant is where you push out this top lane right here with the proxy, and then you come right here and you lay a trap right here. Okay?
Mhm.
So you push out this top lane and then you put a trap here, because someone's gonna see these creeps and be like, oh, I need to farm that. They're gonna TP to this shrine here, and they're just gonna walk up and die.
I like behind that red tree. that tree
This
right there.
one? Or this
Yeah,
one?
like right behind it. No, that one. First one. Yeah, right there. So when they TP into the shrine.
Yeah, it's a good spot for sure. I just think this is like a more reliable trap because it covers all
because they can
these
come
different-
from all angles.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely better.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ally.
So did I show you like all the Yule's tricks last time?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
What did I show you?
How you can use the creep wave to blow up the proxy early as they come down.
Awesome.
That one.
Double damage.
Nice play.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire are
Oh, I didn't hide
scanning.
there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Then
Haste lays waste.
Okay, so right now, if I were you, I'd be like, shit, like this game is not going too well. Like your team is winning, so you understand that your team is winning the game. Can you like feel that? Do you feel it like
Yeah,
in game?
yeah, I have
like
a-
this
I have a
game's going
specter.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not the end of the world that you're not having a fantastic game. I would probably like alter my play style a little bit.
What should I be doing different?
Maybe like starting to play more around your team, unless you really want to focus on leveling up. So like these traps right now, I feel like are super pointless what you're doing. I feel like you should maybe be smoking right now, because you need a big spike. You need to make a play, okay? Because you're super far behind on where you want to be. Like your team's having a good game, but you want to make a play for yourself. So I think right now, like you probably buy a Smoke of Deceit, and you smoke past any observer wards that are here, and you go maybe lay a trap here.
Find a kill on a core. That boosts me.
Yeah, and you can be standing in the area, so you get the bonus gold and XP, and it can like get you half your ag
Dire's bottom
scepter.
tower is under attack.
Plus a few levels. I didn't smoke here, so I think I died.
I think when you're far ahead in the game and you're having a really good game, you don't really need to worry about smokes. But if you're far behind, I definitely focus more on using those smokes to deceive. Okay,
Dire's bottom tower.
that's like the best way I can describe it. And this is super nice. You find a huge creep wave here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower
So now
is
you're
under
level
attack.
19. Same level as their
Dire's middle
Timber Saw.
barracks are under attack.
Good. You see the Alpha Wolf camp. Take advantage of it. And you put up an aggressive trap here. I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I like this spot a lot.
Do you ever go up here? So at
No,
nighttime, you can
no.
abuse this spot right here on Radiant. If it's nighttime and this tier 2's down, you can push past once the creep wave's pushed into their base. And if only at nighttime this works, because they'll see you from here. If it's daytime, but at nighttime, you put the trap here, like in between these trees, like right in this area. And I always land kills with that. It's super nice. A good kill, and all of a sudden in 3 minutes, pretty much got an ag scepter. I definitely wouldn't have made that play. That Timber Saw is like the one hero in the game you really can't kill right now. The Pudge too. Look at this. 33 minutes. Pudge is a Blade Mail and a Spear Vessel, and it's 3,300 HP. It's a joke. That hero's so stupid.
Regeneration.
So at this point, I know like I need this Ag Scepter, so I'm doing whatever I can to get it. You get it? Good.
Radiant's top tower.
Should I farm that ancient camp right there? With like blast off proxy.
Yeah, exactly. The little things. Good.
Fresh mate! Dominating. Fresh mate!
What color is this gem on your Arcana?
Green? I'm not sure what that name is.
So like right here again, it's nighttime now. Instead of laying this trap here, you push up to this spot here. I think it'd be super valuable for you. What do I know? I think you would have died to the trap too, but definitely good. It's a good. That spot's definitely good too. I'm just saying, like once you get to like a little bit higher level, like these spots are like places people would never run. Like this void.
Well, once you kill like the enemy void in a spot once, he's not gonna go back.
Yeah,
to
so
spot.
now you go
Yeah,
lay the
so
spot
then you
here.
go use that one. Yeah.
So like a lot of voids like in the higher level, instead of like running up these common paths, they'll just time walk through here up to the top to avoid like mines at all. So based on that hook, you understand that this area is warded now, right? Did you understand that in the game?
Yeah.
Okay. Got lucky there. Timbersaw walked in front of the hook for you. So good. You have your bots now. This is definitely your item progression is spot on.
Radiant's top tower is under
I love it.
attack.
A lot of people like coach, like even though they watch me all the time, they still like do their own little thing and they refuse to like just like cookie cutter my build, even though I think it's the best.
If you think you're right, then why don't you just try the other one?
Yeah.
I go travels every time now. Last time we coached, I won. Now it gives me those big ass creep waves away from my enemy team.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Like
like
it's
just
the
a way
point
to
of
stay on the other side of the map from your team and just play your own game.
It's also really good just to split push and take enemy racks by yourself.
Yeah, definitely can tell you've learned a lot since the last time we did this, for sure. Pretty
I
impressed.
wanted this game where I went 12-0 and then I lost, and I have no clue how I lost.
Dire's
but
top shrine is under attack. Dire are scanning.
Good. At this point, clarity out of the
Dire's
backpack.
top shrine is under attack.
yeah.
Pop it. You have 2 of them. You really don't need them that much anymore because you have the mana regen talent and you have, you know, you're
Dire's
25
top
now, so you have good mana
shrine has
regen. But still, there you go. You did it. Perfect. Kind of an unnecessary TP back to base. I know you probably just wanted your Mask of Madness and the courier was out.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you were
it's
like,
cool.
fuck it. I'm gonna go back to base and get it. So you have Hex queued up now. Is that pretty common, something you go? Do you like that?
Yeah. I feel like it, you know, hex a guy and then you just sit there right-clicking him and he dies. Or,
Yeah, but at this
hex,
point, I
hex
mean-
in this bracket is really good.
Yeah. There's definitely nothing wrong with getting it. It's something like I think I even could get more. I like it.
I don't think I get it. I don't remember what I buy.
Yeah, I like the color of the auto attacks of the green mines. So I would have definitely prioritized getting an AC here. Oh, Axe has one. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Dire's
I didn't know he
structures
was
are
rooted.
fortified.
So like a
Dire's
B- oh, you
bottom
went Orchid.
shrine is under attack.
Yeah, again.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
So let's look. Timbersaw is Lotus. Void has Lincolns and BKB.
BKB.
Mirana, I guess it's good against, and Pudge, you're not gonna kill because he has Blade Mail, and Bloodseeker has Blade Mail too.
And
I think we're just gonna call it there. So definitely, I mean, we ran over probably. I don't even know how long we've been coaching for. But I think like almost 2 hours. I always
Really?
space out. I don't know. What time we start?
Call started 11:23. An hour and 20 minutes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I definitely didn't want to run over too much because I don't want people to get the wrong idea, you know.
Oh yeah, of course. So what do you what are the big points say?
Definitely the big points. Blasting off on creep waves more. Dropping stats for Soul Ring before level 15. Making more usage out of the neutral camps while you're laying your mind traps. So once you put that first proxy down on your single mind traps, use the other proxies while they're off cooldown to farm other areas.
Yep.
Work on, instead of focusing on team fighting, split up from your team and take advantage of split pushing even before you're level 25. Just so you can stay on the other side of the map and abuse that XP talent. And your itemization in the late game. We talked about this Bloodthorn and this Sheepstick or whatever. I definitely am not a fan of you just rushing this Bloodthorn. I think just because the Axe had the AC that game, I think that's okay.
What would you get
But
then?
I mean, I always go AC. I would have told my Axe, I'm going AC, don't get it. Because I think that is the best item for this style of techies. So AC, Mask of Madness, into maybe a... usually if I'm having a really good game, I'll go Mjolnir next, just for a little more attack speed, and it gives you that split push. And it's good versus like any illusion heroes or anything like that are in the game. So if there's an illusion-based hero, Mjolnir. And then into, if they have butterflies, go MKB. So you either, after you get the AC, Mjolnir, Mask of Madness, what you need to decide on is what heroes on their team do you need to kill. If they have butterflies, get MKB. You have two options. You can go MKB Daedalus, or you can go for this Bloodthorn. So both of them give you those 100% true strikes almost. The MKB is like 75%, but
I found Silver Edge to be really good. Like if my team doesn't
it's on my it's on my guide. Silver Edge definitely is not
kill a lot of stuff. It must be on live.
Yeah, it's there. So like, if you
With
go
the
to,
travels, you move really
if you go into
quick
my
with it.
in-game guide, each one of these items has a little description under it. So if you go through and read those descriptions in my in-game guide.
Learn hero guides. I have it downloaded.
Yeah. So go through those descriptions and just read them, and then maybe they'll like come to you during a game like, oh, this is the right.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You can blast off in and blink back out. Oh wow. That's
I
neat.
mean, but that's not the best usage of it right now,
No.
especially unless you're going the blast off build, which I don't even recommend really. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you got a little bit more this time. I know we coached before, so
yeah, I got a lot more.
yeah, I hope I focused on the little minute details to just push you a little bit further. So if you want to do it again, you know, next week or the next week or whenever you feel like you need it again. I'm losing my voice because I never talk this much.
Yeah, when I think I have gotten better and implemented things,
Yeah,
'cause
and you
I don't
want
wanna
to
come back and do the same
do the
stuff
same
again.
shit. Yeah. So once
Or
you
new
like,
stuff.
you know, you feel like you struggle in a game or two, you know, come back to me and we can go over a couple more replays and talk about it and just push you to that next level.
Sounds good.
So thank you for
Lewis,
the
can you put this on YouTube for me?
what?
Can you put this one on YouTube for me?
Yeah, I can. That's no problem. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thank you. So I can rewatch it.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it,
Alright,
man.
No problem. I'll see you.
Thanks for the content. Thanks for the coaching. Have a good day, man.
You too, man.